Why hello there you sexy beast, I am VatiWah and welcome back to Sakura Spirit. Now the only thing you need to know in the last episode is that we got a pair of panties and bra got thrown onto our face, and I find that quite amusing because in America, in the Western world, when we see a pie get thrown onto someone's face, that's funny, that's a gag. But in the anime culture, it seems that when a pair of panties, schoolgirl's panty, probably soil panties, get thrown into someone's face, that's funny, that's a gag. So I just find that quite interesting kind of a comparison. But anyways, let's continue where we left off. When we left the forest behind us, the first thought that filled my mind was panic. The city I lived my whole life, it was gone! Oh, no kidding, so that would only mean that we are either high on drugs or we went back on time. Probably a little bit of both. You gotta be kidding me! If I wasn't in Tsukino Toshi, then where the hell did my hometown disappear to? Hey, no talking, come on! I don't want to bob you that much, kinda, maybe a punch or two. I just want to know how the heck you block my strike so easily. Well, simple explanation, I'm a warrior from the future. I'm the best of my kind. That's how I did it. Yes, I'm a hero. Your attack had a lot of power in it, but it was a little bit predictable. Just the right moment, enough pressure behind a counter, and that was the result you saw. Oh, look at me. I'm an expert at martial arts fighting, yeah. But anyways, let me play along for a bit. Where in the world are we? This clearly isn't my hometown. I mean, the buildings look more like they could be in some sort of classical samurai movie. Oh, okay, maybe we're on some kind of a movie set. Maybe we're filming some kind of film. That's a logical explanation if you don't know what's going on. Huh? What the heck is a movie? Oh, this is Harumaru. It's been here for years. You mean you guys don't know what movies are? But what about them Pixar movies and no. Hakagi, I thought I told you to silence him before he spoke. Actually, you told me that I could do it, but you didn't tell me that I had to do it. Wait, what? Oh, oh, this is a clever girl right here. She always has a way of words to piss off this other girl. I don't even know her name. Hakagi. Must be tough being her subordinate. Be silent or I shall silence you for good. Oh, that's her name, Mio. Okay. This time it seemed to not be an idle threat, for the girl unsheathed her katana and rested the tip of the blade against my throat. I already started to regret having played the hero earlier. Ah, you don't regret it. I mean, if you didn't play the hero, you wouldn't have a pair of panties on your face, and that's probably the closest this guy has gotten to actually touching a female, you know what, that's the closest thing. Hopefully there would be someone with more common sense in the village. Several minutes later. Alrighty then. I hate these ellipses. I wish they would replace the ellipses with something else, like maybe one of them Windows little sand, what is it, those sand clocks, those little, whatever. I'm just rambling. I soon found myself confined within a small room, the stern-looking tsundere tyrant glaring down at me while the other girl, similarly called Narumi, had at least softened up a little bit. Oh, I bet she's soft. I bet she's really, really soft. From what I gathered during their conversation, they had called the village elder to help oversee my questioning. What purpose did these thieves have? Are you just some perverted guy who gets off sniffing girls' undies? I ought to cut them off. Cut what off? What are you gonna cut off? And I think there's a grammar right here. It says who gets off. I think it's OFF, not OF. I already told you I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Not to mention, anything worn by you would likely smell burnt. Oh, you're gonna get it, buddy. Oh my goodness. I couldn't see too well from the cell where they had put me, but I was almost certain I could hear Narumi laughing nearby. Oh man, I like her. I like Narumi. She's so like lighthearted compared to what's her name again? Mio. Oh, looks like we have the village lecture here. Looks like we have a pervert. Tsukino Dono, please come down. You brought him in to learn a lesson behind this presence in the forest, right? You know, this guy kind of looks like older version of Brock from Pokemon. You know, with the little squinty eyes. Even the eyebrows look the same, and the same color skin too. Oh, maybe he is Brock. Oh, that's correct, Hayate-san. I believe he was working with the Katsuni to steal panties and and other things. Objection! Yes, I object. Huh? What are you objecting to, sir? The evidence surrounding the defendant's accusations is fabricated. Now, Rooney-san, could you please answer the question for the judge? Was the defendant, aka myself, anywhere near Katsune while you two were chasing them? Okay, go ahead. Tell him the truth. Hold it! Who are you calling judge here? Stop shouting or I will strike you down. Oh man, she is so cold-hearted. I wish she'd show me some compassion as a prisoner, you know? Hey Mio-san, maybe the whole angry acquisition thing isn't working. This guy is clearly not a bandit, nor a threat. We could just ask him why he was up there in the woods in the first place. Yeah, see? Narumi is quite logical, quite rational compared to Mio, who's quite emotional. If he has a valid reason, then sure. If not, then he's a panty thief and we'll use him as a punching bag out in the yard. Oh, I like that. I like it. Oh, yeah. I like that. It's, I didn't know you girls like it that way. Like it. Finally, and here I thought I was about to become a turnabout case. Now, what the hell does that mean, a turnabout case? Maybe it's like a term for like maybe a kangaroo court, like this is bullshit or it's not legal. I sighed deeply, partly amused at how, despite the serious situation, I was able to remain calm by acting like several characters I had seen in movies or games I played before. Let me guess, anime movies and anime games. Right? Right? As long as I wouldn't become an ace prisoner, things would hopefully end up well. Oh, ace prisoner. I think that's a reference to, what the hell is that game called? Ace Phoenix, you know, that lawyer game on Game Boy Advance, I wanna say. I don't know. I never played the game, but I know of that game. I think that's a reference to that. A wise idea now, Rumi-chan. How about you start giving us your name? Okay, good. My name is Peter Griffin. Anyone get that? Okay, whatever. Gushiken Takahiro. So why were you inside the forest while our village guards were chasing a pair of thieves? Oh boy, I don't think they're gonna believe my story at all. I'm not entirely sure myself. One moment I was praying at a shrine hidden inside the forest, and the next moment I saw some weird girl starts talking to me. Oh yes, that the purple female demon, and one of my viewers said that she's probably a succubus. So I think she is a succubus now that my viewer mentioned it. A girl? Yes, a girl with horns, and a scaled tail. I know it sounds a bit odd, but I could have sworn I saw her before I fainted, and then I woke up inside the forest. Tokino Dono. Narumi-san, do you recall the story behind the shrine near our village? Forgive me, Hayate-san, I do not recall. I know you said it was a place of high spiritual energy, a sacred place, but I can't remember everything. Sorry, Oji-san. That shrine belongs to Tsuyuri, a powerful spirit that has watched over our village as long as we can remember. There is a reason why, unlike the Kitsune, we tend to avoid going too deep into the forest. Okay, so am I some kind of hero that's drawn into this time period to save this village or something? That's what I think. I think that's the story. I still think those pests would be gone for good if you just let me go and find their home. Probably some damp cave on the hill or some dilapidated old wooden house. Ah yes, a wooden house. Kinda like a love shack, you know, love shack, baby love shack. I love that song. I listened to that song a lot in college. I don't know why. Yes, I went to college. Humans and spirits rarely mingle well, even if they meet with good intentions. Oh, you mean, you know, a human and one of the spirits get together and they make some kind of freak hybrid, and that freak hybrid gets ostracized because demons don't want them, humans don't want them. Sounds familiar? Okay, let me see. The fact that this lad says that she saw a spirit, there's a chance that he was there for a reason. Not to mention, did you take a good look at him yet? He seems disorientated, almost out of this world. Ah, this is indeed an elder villager because he seems quite calm. He seems to understand partially what's going on. That's good. Maybe we won't get our ass kicked. He seemed to be talking gibberish. He claimed to be from a city near here, but there's nothing like that for miles around. He's talking about something weird called movie, and he knows martial moves that I have never seen before. He is still a pervert. Hey, watch name curling. I'm not a pervert, you know, most of the time. Well, almost. I'm not a pervert. A guy of my age is innocently curious. Oh yes, curiosity killed the cat. It's perfectly natural. Besides, if you're talking about the panties that were tossed into my face, I had nothing to do with them, Tsundere tyrant. I don't think they know the term tsundere means. What? What did yep, just as I expected. What did you just call me? I ought to smash you to pieces, you brat. Well, if you don't know what I called you, then how do you know it's an insult? Maybe it's a compliment, huh? Oh wait, now that I think about it, those two kitsune did look like they were just abandoning the panties, but Oji-san, what does this all mean? I'm not certain. However, I believe it's unlikely that he's working with the kitsune. Still, I've never heard about a human meeting a girl like Tsuyuri. I would almost be bold enough to declare him as someone who isn't from our world. Yes, we already established that a couple minutes ago, that he's not out of this world and that he's special for meeting a spirit. Yes, we already established that. Wait, you're trying to say that I'm in a different world now? Yes, that the old guy told you twice. Damn it. That would be the most logical explanation. Yes, this guy must be a Vulcan or something from Star Trek. I mean, this guy is just bam bam bam. He explains the story, sort of. But I've got an important match to take part in 2 weeks from now. Okay, no problem. You could just save the village or whatever you need saving in 2 weeks. Good. Well, no, none of us have ever experienced a situation like this before, so we'll have to think about how to deal with you, or even if it's possible to get you back to your world. I don't think it's a world issue, it's a time issue. That's what I think. In the meantime, stay in the cell for a few hours when I heard him. He did assault one of the village guard, and he did resist arrest. Well, to be fair, those two ladies tried to kill me. I mean, one of them tried to stick me with their little naginata, and the other one was preparing to kill me with her katana. I was just defending myself. He can stay here until he rots for all I care, but I suspect the elder will wish to talk with you once you're done here. Hakagi, I am going for a wash, and I suggest you do the same too. Oh, yes, a wash. Oh, this ought to be good. Oh, a wash. You know what, I think this is a good place to pause here, guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you sexy beasts did enjoy, that's awesome. Please check out my channel and my other videos, and I'll see you sexy beasts later. Stay sexy, my friends.